Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. My name is James Caldwell and I am speaking for SpillItBoy.com. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at SpillItBoy. I am actually here tonight. We are going to be talking about R&B Divas Atlanta, which I love this show. Um, this was a rough one tonight, and this is actually season 3, episode 7. It's a rough one. I always generally come out feeling really good because I love what the franchise is all about. I love the musicality and all of that goes along with my program. But I am pissed to say the least this evening with this episode, and we'll get into it. But let me just go ahead and start off. When we first start off, we see Miss Kiki Wyatt is in the studio. You know, I love to see the girls in the studio doing their things. Love it. She's laying down tracks for a new song that she's doing called "You." Beautiful song, beautiful song, and of course, you know Kiki's her vocal is literally on point because it always is. So she's singing the hell out of this "You." Okay, and as a listener, I keep saying, "Boy, this is a really pretty song." Something's missing though. It's something. There's something that's missing. So I'm just listening, but again, she's turning the song out. So we get down to where she's finished, and then she starts talking about the fact again that she wants to do country music. And she comes out of the booth and she's joking, you know, she's doing her normal Kiki thing. And the song has this line that says, you're like a bottle of wine. And when she comes out, she puts that country twang into it, and she's giving, you know, you're like a bottle of wine. You know, I can't sing, but she just clowning like she does. And she put that twang on her voice. And I said, God damn it, that's what was missing. It literally, like when she put the twang on her voice, it just took the song to a completely different level. Then she starts explaining how, you know, people won't accept people who are not Caucasian, people who are of African American looks, basically, singing country. Well, hello. I mean, Kiki, you're not. I mean, for all intents and purposes, yes, she's black, but she's not. Kiki's mother is just as white as the driven snow. You know what I mean? That's if that's part of who you are. God damn it, push for what it is that you want. It fit, it fit. You know, I hate all of that shit about what you can't do and what you shouldn't do because the industry is all fucked up and doing whatever it's doing anyway. I think she should push if she doesn't do anything but make a country cover and a regular cover. That when she put that twang in her voice, it seemed to me to have like literally finished off the track. But anyway, I mean, it is what it is, and I'm not sure she's looking at it at a money standpoint. It's just sad that you can't go ahead and really exercise all of the talents that you have because of people and their bullshit, you know. So that was a little discouraging. But again, I this is why I watched the show. I want to see the ins and out of the industry, and this is one of those fucked up things about the industry. So I don't know. I'm sure you'll make the right decision, Kiki. But she sang it, and it was just beautiful. But anyway, then she goes on. Then we're seeing Michael, her husband, and he's planning. They were going back and forth about a venue because she wanted to do a customer appreciation or fan appreciation. And they were, you know, she didn't think that he should go with such a huge venue, and she wanted to go with a smaller one. But Michael pulled it out, like he pulled it out. He did like he was Dwight, you know, Dwight from the other reality shows with his party planning ass, and he pulled it off, and the place was packed. It was gorgeous, a gorgeous hall, down on Peachtree Street, 200 Peachtree, I think is what it was. But gorgeous chandeliers and the music she was singing, everything fit. Michael's vision really was dead on. The party went off without a hitch. Very nice. She was very nervous, and she had a heckler. This came. later in the show, but whatever. I'm going to talk about it now. There was a heckler in the audience telling her, sing, 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 aggravating every goddamn body. But the thing was, she was very nervous, so she was just like babbling on. But when that whore opened up her mouth and sang, she did. She sang You, and she literally slayed it. She slayed it. I still say, at some point, girl, put the twang in. If you don't do nothing but sing the motherfucker on a guest spot somewhere or sing it during your concert, girl, twang that song up at some point. But it's a beautiful song. I can't wait until she actually releases it. Beautiful song. Beautiful song. The party went over really, really well. I was really happy for her. Great turnout. The divas were there and everything. It was really a good night. Then we had a segment where we actually saw Monifa and Selena talking. Um, I could tell there was a scene earlier before this that Selena was in that was a rehearsal at Angie's house. And Angie was trying to get that goddamn Latavia to sing. I know everybody's getting irritated with that. Hell, I'm sitting at home and I'm like so thoroughly fucking irritated with it. So I know they're getting irritated with it, but I could tell then something else was going on with Selena. And she was kind of withdrawn. You know, she's usually really engaged and she's acting silly. Y'all know how much I love Selena Johnson. So I'm always looking for her, in the scenes. I'm always looking to see what she's doing because, I love her. I just love her. She cracks jokes and she just got so much life into her. Whatever, whatever. I love Selena Johnson. So there it is. It is what it is. James Caldwell loves Selena Johnson. Bam. That's it. So I'm always looking for her. She was withdrawn, but she was kind of like there, and I'm looking at her, and I'm saying, damn. She had that whole vibe of like being lonely in a crowded room. And I was like, okay, something's going on in it. But then I just moved on. Well, once she had her talk with Mo, then I kind of see what was going on. Well, it seems as though Miss Angie Stone and Selena Johnson had been speaking about doing a tour together. Something went on with a monetary issue where it wasn't going to be enough money. Like, I don't guess they were going to pay enough to pay Selena's salary and Angie's. So the next thing that she hears there's a money issue. So that's the end of it. The next thing she knows, her and Celicia see flyers and things. Now Angie's going on the tour herself. She went back and booked it herself. She doubled back and she booked it herself. Now this bothered me. It bothered me because Angie, you're mother soul and you're all this and you're supposed to be keeping the girls together and I didn't even want to believe it at first. I was like, come on, not Angie, seriously. And I just seen it, and then I was like, I can't even deny what it is that I've been seeing. We went through all this stuff. I couldn't even deny it. I mean, I've seen a difference in Angie. She was doing all that stuff before, and it was like, okay, yeah, girl, you're down for the what's down and all that. But I've seen a different change in her this season, and she has been very self-centered. And every time something's going on, she makes it about her. And then the whole situation where you just been doing whatever the fuck you want to do. You brought your daughter in. You didn't ask anybody's permission. You brought her in. And you just have been very pushy all season about getting people to do what it is that you want them to do. She's been very, very pushy. And I hate to be saying these things about Angie because I do like Angie, but I'm always going to stand on what's right and what's wrong. And it's not just because it's Selena. If it was any of the girls, Angie, you fucking pulled it. You fucking pulled it. That is so horrible. Like, this is like horrible. I mean, the shit with Faith in the last few weeks was fucked up. This right here, it's some bullshit. This is some bullshit. And I'm like, I'm pissed because this is real. It is going to make me look at Angie different because everything that you've shown us up to this point, none of that shit matters anymore because what the fuck does it matter if you're fucking selling me down the river for a quarter? If you'll throw me under the bus for $5, Angie, what the fuck's it? What is it? Don't pull me in a setting and try to mentor me. Don't do that. Don't do that. So I don't know where we're going to go from here because I mean, it just made me look at Angie Stone completely different. I know Selena has had some real problems. She was ready to go the fuck off. And I'm sitting here and I'm listening to Selena and she's saying everything that I was thinking. When she said, the last time she was pissed like that, she was in a room for Kiki's party. That was she went the fuck off on Nikki Gilbert. And I could see that. I could see all that. I could see it just transpiring right on the television screen. It was ridiculous. It was ugly. I'm sure for Selena it was very hurtful because I felt some kind of way about it and I didn't have a nickel and a dime. I really didn't. But it really made me look at Miss Angie a completely different way. And I didn't care for what I was seeing at all. Mo was dead on it, And then they're not saying everything either because, like Selena was saying, I've been seeing some stuff and she's been trying to keep quiet. Mo, same exact thing. So I don't know. I'm gonna leave that little subject alone for right now. Um, I'm pissed about that though. I'm really pissed because I didn't want you to be that person, Angie. I wanted you to be true to what it was that you actually stood for. And at this point, not looking real good for you in my book, but that's okay, whatever. Um, the other thing, Kiki did have a radio performance with that goddamn crazy ass Ricky Smiley, and she found somebody who was just as crazy as her ass, and they seem to have had a really really good time. So that was really nice to watch. So that was pretty cool. Um, I don't know, guys. I don't know. That was basically all that really went on. And the rehearsals, it was the same old bullshit. Um, I refuse to even talk about Latavia anymore. I am sick to death of Latavia. I've had enough of her. I don't care to fucking see her anymore. You're always where they're fucking singing, but bitch, you're not singing nothing. You're spending up all the time talking about how you don't want to sing and all this crying and fussing and carrying on. I am so sick of Latavia week in, week out. I want to fast forward her fucking parts. They're only on the television for an hour. Why the fuck do I want to fast forward you? Because you're ridiculous. She's at the goddamn vocal session. You're supposed to be being trained. She's sitting up there. You done drug Mila with you to the damn vocal lesson. And then said, well, I really don't like anybody here with me. What the fuck did you take her for, you dumb bitch? You drug her there with you. And then you're standing there acting all stupid. So here we go. Here we go. I'm sick of her. I'm sick of her. I just don't even want to see her anymore. I don't really give a fuck if she does the concert. I don't give a fuck if she comes and watches the concert. She is ridiculous. And at this point, I think they need to just throw her off the concert. Because why even bother? What was the point? Throw her ass out of there. But anyway, that's basically it. That's basically what all went on. This was a very rough episode to watch. And I know y'all can tell that my spirit is a little bit down from where I'm usually at. It was a rough episode. I was really bothered by it. I am very bothered by what has gone on. It's never right to me, and it never sits well with me when somebody who claims to care about me or any person knows that they can't swim but will jump into the river to get a $5 bill. It always bothers me. Um, it bothers me. It does. Um, and I never like being, feeling as though you'll sell me down the river for a quarter. So it was a rough one. This was a rough episode. Um, I think we're going to pick back up next week. I think there's going to be some more stuff going on because they're going to do bridal uh, bridal party for Mo, or bridal. What's the little thing? A little bridal shower for Mo next week. So there'll be some laughs, and I think we're going to get more details into the whole Angie thing. But Angie was just sitting there like a bubble log. I don't really think there's going to be anything that she's going to say. She just is. You just fucked up, Angie. That's all. You just fucked up, and I'll probably be writing you off, but that's okay. But that's it. On that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Um, yeah, and I'll see you guys next week. Last thing I want to say is Selena Johnson. Girl, you got some resilience, honey. They keep throwing daggers at you, baby, but you always come back. So I'm sure you'll pull through this as well. Just keep your head up, girl. It is what it is. Your talent is undeniable. So it is what it is. Some bullshit. So, all right. That's it. I am James Caldwell. Like I said, you can follow me at Twitter at Spill It Boy. And I will talk with you guys very, very soon. Take care. Have a good night, guys. Bye bye.